When it comes to scoring, we have to eliminate three putts. Three putts, they're just wasted shots and they're not helping our score at all. So I want to give you a little plan or a process on how to eliminate those three putts. When it comes to three putting, generally we are missing long and short. Our speed control is our biggest offender. So that's what I'd like to focus on. Here I have a little practice station set up. So what I'd like you to do is go on the putting green, get a ruler, or in my case, I have a teaching stick with a 10-inch mark and a 15-inch mark. So 10 inches, 5 inches. And then I have a couple of balls put out in front of me, 10 feet and 20 feet. So about 4 steps is around 10 feet. So just walk out 4 steps, put a ball down, 4 more steps, put another ball down. So I have 10 and 20 feet. So the first thing we're gonna do when it comes to speed control is get a consistent length of swing, right? Because it's hard for your brain to know how hard to hit the putt if we're constantly varying up the length of the stroke. So the first step in this process is to get a consistent putting backstroke length. Ballpark is, and there can be a little variation depending on the speed of your green at home, but for a general normal speed green, average speed green, we're making roughly a 10-inch backswing, right, for a 10-foot putt, and a 15-inch backswing for a 20-foot putt. And then once you're comfortable with the stroke length, now when you hit a putt to first, let's go to the 10-foot. Now what you're gonna do is you're gonna match the speed so the ball doesn't roll any more than a foot, foot and a half past the cup. All right, so now we focus, we know what a 10-inch stroke feels like. We're just trying to make that same stroke length. And now when we hit the putt, right, we want the ball to roll to our 10-foot mark. And then you would make a little bit longer, 15 inches, keeping the same acceleration. The acceleration is a constant. What we're doing is we want the pace of your stroke to be the same, and we're changing the stroke length. That's our variable. And then once you get consistent with that, I want you to take that feel out to the golf course, knowing the speed. And once you have a consistent pace, your brain will intuitively figure out how far to take the stroke back and through on its own. But we have to first give it rules to play by. First we tell it, okay, this is about how far we're taking it back, match the speed, right? And then once you know the speed, that's what we're focusing on that we go out in the golf course. Do that and it'll really eliminate those three putts.